Hi, it's me, Sailor Neptune, Michelle here. And everyone always keeps on asking me, oh, what happened to your handwear? Well, the seller that I got from the seller from eBay that I got last year didn't come with any. And so far, I haven't seeked anything that I can actually work as handwear. So anyway, that's not the grounds of the film, but just had to put that out there for anyone that wanted to know. Alright, so everyone is probably asking, and this comes up a lot, why did Pioneer call us Nearkin? Now, there aren't many ways you could go by this, but one of the daily folklore of it is that it was Pioneer, doing a little haha with everyone. Since everyone knew that me and Sailor Neptune Amara were together, that we were lovers, or whatever you want to say. Anyone who may have saw it in its Toei written form would have known that. But for anyone who did not see the Toei take and wouldn't see the Toei take until years later, would not know that. Also keep in mind that it was still that time where if any selfhood was like that, it was seen to be bad or wrong, which it's not. But back then, that was still during that time, that lifetime, where that was seen to be something that you didn't want to be put in a bind for. Now, with Deke, they had to do a lot of shifts. Zoisite had to become a woman, and well, that was about it, I believe. You had Fisheye, which was she was always a woman in every offshoot. Toei's off and all the other offshoots that came along, including Pioneer and Cloverway's offshoot. Um, why they picked Nearkin, I don't know. I guess there was no other way that they could think of us being together, and a lot of folks have scathed that by saying that wasn't truly a good thing to say. Now, a lot of folks out there would think that Pioneer and Cloverway, both of them had gotten the rights to work on Sailor Moon at that time. A lot of folks thought that they should just let it go. That it was, you know, that everyone knew who we were and that we were lovers. Now, the only ones that would have actually known that would have been the ones that actually saw it in its written form long before they saw it in its first English work. And I'm guessing there are some folks that kind of had to guess. But keep in mind at that time, Cloverway and Pioneer would have been put in a bind by someone not being happy with selfhoods that were behaving that way, even if they weren't doing anything wrong. And be earnest, they were not doing anything wrong. So this thing, but why they picked Nearkin, I don't know. I guess it was supposed to be a ha ha ha, a little stunt and lark out there. But everyone knew that me and Sailor Uranus Amara were lovers. So at the end of the day, it was just to do a little ha ha with some folks, and I think that was what it was. Now, we didn't say or do anything on the show that somebody would have gotten irked over, or mad over, or retched over. Something that would have actually harmed the show. No. But back then, you did not know what folks would do. So you had to play it well, And I think, and one of the ways that Cloverway did this was to come up with a Nearkin. Because I don't really think there was any other thing that Cloverway could have done or could have said back then, you know. Now, was that good enough? At the end of the day, I don't think anything ever happened, except I do think back that there was a fiend that had to have wear put on her or him, since he was cloveless or wearless, if that is a word, and they are. But beyond that, I don't really think there was anything that that Cloverway really had to do. You know, Deke took more freedoms in cleaning things out and shifting things out and stuff that Cloverway had to do, or Pioneer. You know, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. And before I end this film, I know there's going to be some folks out there saying, why do you say Pioneer and Cloverway? Well, they both won the rights to work on it. Pioneer won the rights. Cloverway was overseeing Pioneer and their oversight of Sailor Moon at the time. And a lot of folks said that Cloverway was some offshoot of Toei in the New World, ending on the Dirks, which I don't know if that's true or not. But Cloverway somehow had some oversight with Pioneer, which Pioneer actually did win the rights to do the Sailor Moon series, the third and fourth following the Sailor Moon, as well as the films. So it was Pioneer and Cloverway that had made the choose to call us Nearkin, which at the end of the day, I don't really think that actually did anything to help anyone, and I don't really think at the end of the day did anything to harm anyone either. It was there, you know. Yes, everyone knew we were lovers. Yes, there may have been some folks who had gotten irked and mad and wretched over it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, that's it. I'm Sailor Neptune Michelle. Hope you like this film.